Welcome back, y'all, to the first TikTok and episode of General Ed Kids Deserve Geography 2. We're doing in 2023. I recently got another job as a substitute teacher, so it might have been taking up a little bit more of my time. But I wanted to finally move into Central and South America in the Caribbean and teaching geography according to the Georgia standards. Now, I've got them right here. Interestingly enough, the Georgia standards say Central and South America in terms of physical geography, but then proceeds to list only places in South America. So instead, we break it down a little bit more. I do 1 week of Central America, a week of the Caribbean, and a week of South America, at least. So, like I do with a lot of introduction to physical geography, we've got a Google Earth map preset here. I've got a couple of dozen places, boundaries, and physical features. We want to introduce new vocabulary words like caldera and cenotes and a couple other things that maybe aren't as prevalent in North American geography here and what it looks like when you live in a place like the Caribbean or the Central America. How are we doing that? I give them this map here. It's already got everything. And the opening activity is a group activity called Backseat Driver. And we talk about what that is, why it's dangerous, why you're going to do it, and we're going to do it anyway. And it ends up being a lot of fun because who in high school doesn't love yelling at their friend to do something? One person is going to control the computer about where they're looking at in this Google Earth map, and you can only move based on what your group is telling you to move in. And the objective is to check out 4 different places. It can be urban centers or some of the physical features that I've already marked. They have to list the country, the geographic feature, the people or the attire, or any infrastructure and architecture they see based on where they've dropped in using the Google Maps Street View. Afterwards, things to consider, conversations that we have is, what does it look like? Colors of buildings, public life. Why is a lot of it tourists? And who don't you see as well when looking at different parts of the world through these satellite imagery? After about 20-30 minutes of them exploring the map, we have a discussion about those things and what they saw, and we share a little bit. There's a graphic organizer that goes with it. But then we come to the vocabulary here, especially since the part we're talking about, what is the difference between Latino, Hispanic, and Spanish for the part of the world that we're talking about? And any questions that might come up with that. We do explore race, ethnicity, and nationalities and what's different about those in a later unit. After wrapping that all together, we come back. I have them take 2 little country quizzes using Cetera so that they know the names of the country, they've acquired some physical features, and they now have a vocabulary on understanding a little bit of the who is operating in these places. And that is our introduction to physical geography of Central America and the Caribbean. Check out the link in the bio for full YouTube episodes on geography in the high school setting. And remember that General Ed kids deserve geography too.